Welcome back to Houston Life. There's a push to put Houston on the fashion map. Nguyen is an internationally recognized designer whose stunning creations have walked the runways of New York, LA, and Paris. But his mission is more than just fashion. He's hoping to build a legacy.
So it started off with a kickoff party for the Grid Show, which is a series of fashion events that lead up to Fashion Week Houston. But from honoring Vietnamese traditions to spotlighting AAPI voices, Danny and his wife Christina Phan are hoping to transform our city's creative scene. We welcome them both to Studio B now.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for being here. You know, I was reading up on you, and you have a story that truly is comparable to the American dream. Can you tell people a little bit about your background?
They should make a movie about it.
I agree.
I think they should make a movie. Not about me, but more like about my mom, you know. So, but we came here after the Vietnam War. I came when I was 6 years old. We came to Bowling Green, Kentucky, the only Vietnamese family in town, and we were like, where are we at? But she had, you know, the huevos to like start a business in Bowling Green to make fix clothes for like neighbors and family, and then we came to Houston because there's a big Vietnamese community and Asian community down Houston, and when we came down here, she decided to open the store again. I'm like, you crazy. She does not speak English. She does not drive. And she literally, we had a one-room apartment. She literally leased a place across the street and walked to work every day. And I had to come and help her. Why didn't come? She like dragged me along.
Yeah.
I just want to, you know, play. I was 9 years old by then. I just want to play, but she dragged me along and like, get to work, start sewing. I was literally a sweatshop boy.
Oh my gosh! And these childhood photos, these are adorable. So
Yeah,
you were
that's me working.
You were working in your parents' alteration shop, essentially. You were 6 years old when you moved here from Vietnam. I mean, that must have been a really quick growth spurt for you.
Yeah.
Because since you were the only one speaking English in the family, you essentially had to interface with all these customers coming through the door.
I'd be like, hi, hello, yeah, we need, sir, okay, and I had to go translate. Mom, he need this, and it helped them with clients, and it helped me to understand more American culture. So when I was doing this, you know, when you come from Vietnam to America, you have this crisis of, are you Vietnamese? Are you American?
I bet.
Yeah.
But when I grew up older, I realized I'm Vietnamese American. We're proud of being Vietnamese in America and pursue the American dream.
Yeah. And now, I mean, Christina, you as his wife, you've seen him on these fashion runways.
My boss, not my wife.
Your boss / wife, smart man. You know, what do you think of him trying to uplift, you know, AAPI voices and what he's doing to really bring Houston to the fashion world?
Honestly, I'm very proud of him. I never say this enough with him. I'm very critical with him, but push forward in both the fashion scene and his personal work as well. So with that aspect, like me, myself, I'm also Vietnamese American. So when I met him, like I was understanding more of my culture as well in the Vietnamese community and seeing what he was doing, like promoting so many philanthropic events and doing stuff with like Post Houston, Asian Society of Texas. It's been a lot throughout the last 3 years we've been married, and it's been surprising me every single time.
I love that. Well, and you have, you know, movers and shakers of Houston here. When it comes to putting Houston on the map in the fashion world, help us and our viewers understand what you're trying to do. Because many of us have heard of Fashion Week in New York City, the runways in Paris. I mean, there are high fashion cities around the world, but you're looking for a specific designation for Houston.
So we are the third largest city in America, and I've been doing fashion show all over for 18 years. And during that time, I accumulated enough contact and resource and producer and director from other organizations to we want to bring them to Houston, to bring more design, international design to Houston, to create Houston as a hub, just like LA, New York, where we support local, statewide, and international designer. And the whole point of that is to grow the Houston market and support the Houston community from the outside in, just like New York and LA.
Exactly. Yeah. I find it fascinating when people leave and they're on these grand stages.
And they're like, I don't know Houston.
And then they kind of say, okay, well, I can distance myself because I have made it. Wow. What is it about you that you say you get a lot of the way you think and dream because of your mom? Your mom was a mover and shaker. What lessons did she instill in you?
She taught me to be persistent and consistent, and then one of the big things she always tells me is practice, 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 practice. Like she always tell me, make an outfit, make it again until you get it right. And that consistency helped me with my career. Every time there's a door closed, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm like, okay, let's go to another door and open another door. You know, so you always have to keep going with it, and that's how it lead me where I am to all the places I have gone and all the shows I have done. And the goal is to build a foundation for young designer in Houston, not just designer, artists also, that y'all don't have to leave. You can stay here, and we're gonna build something really great, and you can stay here, and we want to help grow you and help grow the city.
Yeah, it's a great philosophy, and your designs are absolutely beautiful. I love that you haven't forgotten where you came from, who shaped you. Christina, as Danny's wife and boss, and you also are like a logistics coordinator. Talk to us about the grid show, and we're tight on time, but essentially there are a lot of events that you just had a kickoff party in early May, but there are fashion events in Houston throughout the summer. So how can people come out and see some of these looks on the runway?
So it's very simple. For one, like our website itself, thegridshow.com, we have our schedule laid out for each month of what's going on. This coming month in June, we have 3 events going on. It'll be June 12th, 14th, and the 21st, where we have 2 fashion shows and a fashion show presentation with our local designers all around Texas coming to showcase for everyone to view.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
Awesome.
And then we're gonna build up until November, and when November comes, we're gonna have a lot of international designer coming. So last season we had Janina Zara that did the Miss Universe and all the contestant outfit. We had Rayon Fernandez, which does all the celebrity overseas. And then this season we're gonna have Mike Casino to come from Dubai.
All right,
That's
a lot of big
amazing.
names in fashion, including yours, Danny Nguyen, Christina Fan.
You're pretty good.
Thank you so much
Pretty
for stopping
great.
by Houston Life. And I think we can all do that. Let's get Houston on the fashion map.
Yes. Why
So
not?
many events to get involved in. Again, you can find the full schedule of the grid show. We've actually linked to it on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Just look for that scene on Houston Life section.